Hello guys, I welcome you back to graphic tutorials. So in this section of tutorial we are going to design a Valentine program flyer. So if this sounds good to you, I just want you to like, comment and subscribe to this amazing and wonderful channel. So let's get inside into our Photoshop and let's start creating something more amazing and beautiful. And also these are the resources that we are going to use to create our amazing and wonderful Valentine program. So I'm going to leave the link below the description so you can go on and download these resources and practice along with it. So let's get inside our Photoshop and let's start making something more amazing. So first of all, we will open our Photoshop, we'll go to our new and we are going to give it a title as Valentine. Then we are going to make sure that our width is 1100, our height is also 1100. We are going to leave the resolution to be 300. Then the color mode should be RGB color since it is going to be a social media flyer, and also we are going to leave it on pixel. So let's go on and hit on create. So this is the wonderful background that we are going to work on for our amazing tutorial. So first of all, I'll go to my view and go to my guides and go to my guide layout. So I just want to set this guideline so that everything that we do will just be in the correct alignment. So to begin with this, we are going to select, or we are going to make a solid background. So we just go to this panel here and go to our solid color. Then we are going to type this code inside. So we are going to type FDEBF5. So this is the code that I just want us to use for our solid background. So after that, we just go on and click on OK. So we will start importing our resources. So I will just go to my file and go to my place link, and I will just bring this link inside. So with this thing that I have just imported, I will just increase the size of it to an extent like this. Then we are going to select it, go to our filter, go to our blur and go to our Gaussian blur. So I just want us to blur it to an extent like this. Very nice and very amazing. So this is what I just wanted us to do. So after we are done with this, we can go on and create a new layer. So we will just come here and create our new layer. Then with this new layer that we have just created, we are just going to pick our brush and we'll make sure that the size of the brush is about 1000. Then the hardness is 0. Then we make sure that the color of the brush is actually a white color. So we will just come to the middle of this flyer that we have just made. Then we will just create this white brush at the middle of this flyer. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we go on and import our next resources. So let's go to our place link, and this time we are going to bring this laugh thing inside. So let's push it to a corner like this. Very nice and amazing. So with this one, we are just going to blur it. So let's go to our Gaussian blur and let's blur it to an extent like this. I think something like this is cool and amazing. Very nice and amazing. So let's go on and hit on our OK. So after we are done with this, we are going to make some typography and add it to our work that we have just made. So let's go to our text. So I will just select my text. Then I will just open it up. I want to type something like a laugh. So let me change the color to red so that I will see what I am typing. So I just want to type something like laugh. So I will select it and make sure that it is a white color. Then I'll hit on OK. So with this, I will change the font to something called Awake the Beauty. So this is what I just want to change. Then the size of the text should be 60 like this. Very nice and amazing. So after we are done with this, we will still select our laugh here. then we are going to add some effect to it. So I will add some strokes also to it. So we will add a stroke, a pink stroke to it. So you can choose a color of D00638. That's the color of the stroke that I use for the laugh. Then you hit on OK. Then we'll also add some drop shadow to it. So the drop shadow to the size is about 9. Then you make sure that the opacity is 100. Very nice and amazing. Then you go on and hit on OK. So this is what I just want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. So with this, we can hold on Ctrl+J to duplicate the laugh. Then we will go on and select this one here, and we are going to type something like a first like this. So after we have typed the first, we will just select the F of the first. Then we will go and change the font of that first F to Roboto. So this is what I just want to do. Very nice and amazing. So we will just push it so that it will just come very close like this. Very nice and very beautiful. So after we are done with this, we can make sure that it is centrally aligned by pushing it a little bit like this. Very nice and very amazing. So we'll go on and bring another resources and add to it. So I just want to bring this laugh here, and I will just place it here. Very nice and very amazing. So let's make sure that it is just under the laugh first like this. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done, we can also go on and bring other resources like this one too. So this time we are not going to blur these rows, we are going to resize it and bring it at the corner here. Very nice and very beautiful. So this is what I just want us to do. Very nice and very amazing. Let me position the laugh well. So this is what I just want us to do. So after we are done with this, we can go on and bring our image also inside. So let's import our image. Very nice and very amazing. So we are just going to import it here, something like this. Very beautiful. Then after we are done with this, we are just going to add some Topups lab onto this. So I will just select my image and go to my filter and go to my Topups lab. So I will go to my Topups adjust 5. Then I just want to add some crisp to it. So this is what I just want us to do. So if you want to download the Topups lab, I have made a video about the Topups lab. You can just go to my channel bio and you can just search for Topups lab, and you can go on and download it and learn a lot of tutorials about it. So I have just applied Topups lab to my image, making it look so amazing and wonderful on the flyer. So after we are done with this, we are going to add our dates, our time, and our venue also to it. So let's go on and add our dates also to it. So I just want to make the size to about 14, and let's change the font to Roboto, and this time we are going to choose a color more like black ash color. So we are going to choose a color more like a gray color to make our dates and time. So I just want to type something like 14th like this, and make sure that it is medium. Then I will just place it just here like this. Very nice and amazing. So Ctrl+J to duplicate it, and I'm going to type something like February 24 like this. So let's resize it a little bit until it just go just under the 14th like this. Very nice and amazing. Then we can go on and type out the location of the program. So with this we can change the font to about 6. Then we can type something like let's type the location like so. This depends on where the program is taking place. So I'm typing the location of the program, so it should be in small caps, or it should be very small font. As the font size should be very small. So I'm just typing the location. So you just select the location and you just adjust the top spaces. So I just want to bring it to about 6, something like this. Very nice and amazing. Then we are just good to go. So this is what I just want to type. Very nice and very amazing. So we can also go on and also type the time. So it is going to take place 10 o'clock AM. So let's increase the size. Let's increase the size to something like this. Very nice and amazing. So this one also will be down here. So we can go on and make sure that this font is a regular font like this. So I just want the time to be a little bit tiny like this. Very nice and amazing. So Ctrl+J to duplicate the time. So this one too, we are going to type something like prompt. So with this font, we are going to take a font called photography. So this is the font that I just want to use. So we are going to pick a pink color for it like this. Very nice and amazing. And we are going to expand it a little bit like this and place it just under the time. So this is what I just want us to do. So it has left for us to add the name of the person who is doing the program. So let's quickly type the name. So let's change the font to Roboto and let's type the name. So I just want us to type something like Rosemont. Then we will just bring it down here. Then we will go on and duplicate the Rosemont, Ctrl+J, and this time we are going to type something like Adiola. Then we will select it and make sure that it is a bold font. Then we will open it up like this and just place it under the Rosemont. So I just want to decrease the size a little bit like this. Very nice and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we will just go on and type something like width. So I just want it to be in small letters. So let's select it and choose a font called Taken by Vultures. Then we are just going to increase it a little bit like this and just place it on top of the Rosemont. So this is what I just want us to do. So we can just bring our ruler so that we will just arrange all what we have just brought inside. So we can just push them a little bit closer like this. Very nice and amazing. Very nice and very amazing. So this is what I actually want us to create. Very beautiful and very awesome. So we can just be adjusting the places where we want our text should be. Very awesome and very amazing. So after we are done with this, we can go on and write the name of the foundation at the top of the flyer. So I just want us to type something like, so we change the font to Roboto and type something like Rosemont Foundation. Rosemont Foundation. Then we change the color to something like a gray color. Then we are going to resize the fonts. We are going to resize the text to something like this. Very nice and amazing. So I can also select the prompt and duplicate it. Ctrl+J to duplicate it. So I just want to type presents. So I just want to type presents with this. So very nice and amazing. So after this, it has left with our last resource. So I'll go to my place link and I'm going to bring this flare also inside. So with this flare, we are going to change it to something like a screen. So we are going to change it to a screen, something like this. Very nice and very amazing. So this is what I just wanted us to create. Very nice and very amazing flyer. So you can go on and download the resources that I have placed under the description and practice along with this amazing tutorial. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I just want you to subscribe to this amazing channel for more amazing content. So we are going to meet at another session of tutorial. So bye bye.